Are you giving? Or are you expecting something back in return? Too often we expect things back in return, and that causes a huge amount of suffering in life, when our expectations never get realized. You'll find that much of your life is expectations being frustrated, being thwarted. All the things were promised to you when you were young, which you expected from life. How many of them have you reached and got? Mostly very few. When you get married, when you get your job, when you get out and there into the workplace, when you go traveling, you have so many expectations. And the more expectations you have, the less you can enjoy the trip, which is your relationship or your life. If you can go into a relationship giving, expecting nothing at all, see what happens, you'll get a huge amount of fulfillment. Even when you meditate, those people who meditate expecting to get something, they're the ones who cause all the problems. If you want to get enlightened, if you want to get peaceful, if you want to get rid of your cancer, if you're doing it to expect something, there'll never be any peace for you. You meditate not to get something, not to attain things. You meditate to let go. It's an act of giving, expecting nothing back in return. And it's a beautiful way of living life. Whenever I give any talks, I don't expect anything back in return. And usually I don't get anything. Now, even this evening, not the right cup of tea. I don't expect it anyway. Who cares? So whenever you do anything, you give it. You don't expect anything back. You just give. That becomes such a beautiful way of living a life. To give, expecting absolutely nothing back in return. Why? Because it's just a joy to give. Every morning when I'm having my breakfast, the cat comes up to steal my milk. So, usually I've got enough, but sometimes I go without. So I give it to the cat. Do I get anything back in return for the cat? No. Licks this thing, it sniffs and goes away. Never says thank you, not even a meow from the cat. You know what cats are like. So you do give, expecting nothing back in return. You give to your cats and dogs and other people. Sometimes mothers give to their kids. They just want to give. They're not thinking of getting anything back in return. That's a beautiful way of letting go. So why don't you give to life? Give all your kindness, your love, your energy to life, expecting nothing back in return. Just no expectations. When you have no expectations, life becomes so interesting. All the gifts of life come as a great surprise. I never expected that. Isn't that wonderful? Life becomes far more enjoyable that way.